Welcome to episode 1 of Back to Basics. My name is Chloe. I have been a makeup artist for over 15 years, and let me tell you, the beauty industry has gone mad. It's completely overwhelming. There's way too many products, there's way too many trends, techniques, and hacks, and honestly, I feel like everybody is feeling very overwhelmed, very confused, and sometimes very angry. So I really wanted to make a series where I focus on bringing back all the basics of makeup, because makeup is not complicated, doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to invest in millions of different products, and there's lots of easy things you can do and learn to make your makeup application flawless. So let's get into it. Today, we're gonna talk about primers. What are primers and do you need them? So essentially, primers are a quick way to control or to fix your skin before you apply your makeup. So for us makeup artists, when we see you the first time, we really have no clue about your skincare routine and what you are doing. So we see you as you are today, and you might have pimples, you might have oily skin, you might have dry skin. We need a solution to quickly being able to address those issues, to be able to create an amazing makeup. So to me, primers are simply a quick way to fix or adjust your skin to get the perfect makeup applications. The thing is, there are so many different primers available on the market, and you do not need all of them, first of all. And the one that you definitely do not need is the hydrating primer. Why? Because the hydrating primer is simply there to prep your skin by hydrating your skin. But if you already use a moisturizer, you don't need to, on top of it, add a hydrating primer. They are the same exact thing. So drink tons of water, use your moisturizer, and you're good to go. This is if your only issue is that you have dry skin and you want to hydrate your skin. So don't buy that primer, use your moisturizer. Another primer is the illuminating primer. This primer is oftentimes made of little shimmer, and this primer is going to help you to get that beautiful glow, that beautiful dewy look. It's going to make your skin shine because those shimmer are going to essentially reflect the light. This is what shimmer are doing, they catch the light, and therefore your skin is going to shine through. So those primers are amazing if you are looking to get a more intense glow. Then we have the mattifying primer and the blurring primer. So mattifying primers are going to work to make your skin more matte. So it's going to control the oil production on your face. It's going to absorb the oil to really give you a matte finish. However, you have to make sure that on top of that primer, you're also using a foundation that is going to also be mattifying. Because if you're using a matte primer with a dewy foundation, you're basically canceling all the goodness of the mattifying primer. And the blurring primer is going to be there to fill up your pores, to make your skin look very flat, to make your skin look very smooth. So if you have a lot of, pores, or if you have a lot of, holes in your skin, those type of primer will smooth out everything. Those primer, mattifying primer and blurring primer, oftentimes are silicone-based primer. Why? Because silicone-based primer are kind of the most powerful type of primer. They are really there to create a barrier between your skin and your makeup, so your makeup doesn't get into your skin, therefore it lasts longer. And the silicone primers really give you that smoothing and that blurred effect. They really act as silicone, so they really give you that very smooth and filter-like skin. But the downside is silicone-based primer clog your pores, because they're filling up all your pores and they're giving you that very flat surface. They're also going to block your pores, and if you have a tendency to have acne breakout and or dry skin, those type of primer are really going to be damaging for you, because your pores are there for a reason. Your pores need to breathe. Your pores are going to eliminate all the toxin from your body. You need your pores to eliminate the dead cells. You need your pores open. That's what pores are there for. But when you're using silicone-based products, your pores are blocked, and therefore it creates buildup. The dirt gets trapped under, and so it's definitely going to make you break out if you already have sensitivity. So this is something to note for silicone-based primer. And you also have water-based primer, but they're not going to be as effective as silicone-based primer. Now, my take on this is simple. I don't think primers should be used every single day. I think, again, they are a quick fix. They are a short-term solution for your skin to get the desired makeup effect that you want. But I don't think this is something that you should be using every day, because I don't think they're very good for you. I don't think they're very good for your skin. So I would always say keep it simple, but use those primers when you really need them. So if you think like that, even using silicone-based primer when you have acne-prone skin is not that bad if you don't use it every single day like everything else. And then we have gripping primers. So gripping primers are there to keep your makeup in place for as long as possible. So essentially, again, they're going to be gripping your makeup and not allowing your makeup to get in your skin and keeping your makeup in place. So gripping primer, a great option if you are looking for a primer that is going to make your makeup last all day, all night. Again, not to use every single day. And lastly, you can also use color correcting primer. So for example, if you have a tendency to have red skin, or if you've been in the sun for too long and you are sunburned, you can use primers that have a hint of green, for example, because green is going to cancel the redness in your skin. However, you can also do it yourself by simply mixing a tiny bit of green color corrector with your moisturizer, and that will also give you the same exact effect as a color correcting primer. So there are ways that you can also do this yourself, DIY, without having to buy another primer. So those to me are like the most important type of primers out there. Again, remember that those are quick fix, but nothing will replace having a healthy lifestyle, drinking tons of water, and just being mindful about not eating too much oily food if you have oily skin, taking care of your gut, taking care of your hormones. All of this will give you the best skin ever. So I hope this video was helpful. This was lesson 1 of Back to Basics, and I'll see you next week for another video. Take care, guys.